if you're trying to decide on a brokerage or you're not super happy with the one that you're at, listen up, because I interviewed 8 different brokerages so that you don't have to. If you're new to my page, hi, my name is Lexi. I'm a top producing realtor and mom of 2 young kids, and I'm your mentor now. When I first got started, I submitted my license with Keller Williams, just like a lot of newer agents will, based on their promise of great training. And while they did have a lot of training options, I found the trainings that I attended to be pretty old school and a little underwhelming. I know this varies with marketplace, so if you are new and you're wanting those trainings, I don't think there's any harm in interviewing your brokerage and seeing what they offer. But with Keller Williams, I found their splits to also be really high for what they were offering, and as a 19-year-old, I knew that I just wasn't going to be able to build my business based off of their advice of cold call, door knock, and do open houses. Again, I was 19. I didn't feel safe holding open houses by myself, and I didn't feel safe door knocking, and I hated phone calls. And so I knew that I was going to need to find someone, or either a team or a brokerage, that provided actual leads that I could work. With that, I moved my license over to Remax with one of the larger teams in our area that promised that they had leads. Within a couple days of joining, they sent me a spreadsheet with over 2,000 leads that they had built up in their system, which sounds great, but I called, texted, and emailed them multiple times in a 2-week period and didn't get a single positive response. I'm not afraid of change, so I was not afraid to find somewhere that I felt was going to be a better fit. From there, I moved my license over to a locally owned brokerage that had about 150 agents that showed me proof that they did generate their own leads and showed me where they come from and what the leads were like. I ended up staying there for 9 years. I did close a lot of their leads and built a huge book of business from them. I left this year because the lead quality that they were giving kind of went down, and I didn't really need the leads anymore, so I wanted to find somewhere with better splits, and knew that there were cloud-based brokerages with stock options that I could benefit from based on my production. And so I set out to explore different brokerages. I met with quite a few, and I did research on the splits of quite a few, and ultimately ended up narrowing it down to either EXP or Real, based off stock options and the ability to learn from other top producing realtors. I ran numbers based off my last year's production at both businesses and would have made $8,000 less, along with $8,000 less in stock options from EXP, making it about a $16,000 difference. So that right there would have been enough for me